again, here with my Throwback Thursday vlog, and it's all the memories I can remember. Been a long time of kindergarten, and this would have been 93, because I'm almost 31 years old. My birthday's in a few days, yay. So, anyways, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, everything like that. So anyways, kindergarten. What do I remember about kindergarten? I used to be taken to school every day by my mom. We had a blue van, and we named it Betty. For some reason, my mom's family, their last name was Ross, so we always like to think that we're related to Betty Ross. Was it Betty or Betsy? Now I can't remember. Who created the first American flag. So, yeah, my elementary school, was located in South Boston, Virginia. Tiny town, like 5,000 people. I think it was called Jefferson Elementary School. I'm pretty sure that was the name, but it's been a very long time. But before I went into school, the school sanctioned an IQ test to see whether I was qualified to take advanced classes and stuff like that. I think it's in Texas they're called AP classes. Up in Virginia at that time, up until 7th grade, it was a different thing called TAG, I think, Talented and Gifted. And what you do is, on Wednesdays, we, it was like maybe 20, like a classroom full of us kids would go to this special class. Like, it was located at the high school, and it was like for talented and gifted kids, and we'd have special classes that we do different activities in, like, I'm even trying to think, like, how to explain it. The classes were more, like, I guess, thought-oriented, and, lots of different, I guess, tasks, like, I know I'm not explaining this very well, anyways, and, like, for, each semester, we had to do a project and present it to everyone. It was just super fun and awesome. But I got to be in Gifted and Talented since kindergarten because they gave me an IQ test while I was entering kindergarten, and my IQ was 139 at age 5. I taught myself how to read and play piano at age 2, so yeah, but the main thing that got me into Gifted and Talented, weirdly enough, was I remember that the woman administering the test asked me if I knew all my colors, and my mom, eventually, she was the picture lady at my school. What she would do is bring in works of art and present them to the class, tell them about the piece of art, the artist. It's better to get kids excited about art. So I've always been very artistic. And from a very young age, I learned the Roy G. Biv acronym, for the color wheel and color spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And so I remember whenever they're asking me about if I knew the color purple, I said that it was violet because that's what I've been taught. And they were just like super impressed. I knew that something was violet. Anyways, so I remember all throughout kindergarten we did a play at during the year sometime. I was gonna say at the end of the year, but I don't really remember when it was. But I was the narrator because I was one of the only kids who could read on my own. I had note cards and everything like that. But I was so mad because even at that age, I didn't want to be singled out as this nerd and be the only one not having fun because everyone else got to wear costumes, learn dialogue, learn songs, and perform in the play, whereas I was the narrator. Looking back on it, I can see how it showed even at that age I was intelligent and responsible, and I didn't complain about my role to the teachers or anything, but to my parents I did. But yeah, so I remember that, and the biggest memory I have of kindergarten for some reason, it stuck with me till this very day, like I can picture it in my head right now, is the first day of school. At recess, we went out to the playground, and it was like a very new playground. It was huge and wooden. There was like things you could climb on, a slide. There was monkey bars, stuff like that. And the ground was like this weird kind of wood chip mulch that smelled really strong. Smelled really good, but it was at the very back of like it was at the back of the school because in front of it was a big black top that had basketball goals and some basketballs out there, and the blacktop had this huge map of the United States on it, which was weird, but I really remember that. And being a girl, sometimes I'd play on the playground and stuff, but lots of my free recess time was spent doing hand games. I don't know what you call them, like Miss Mary Mac and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyway, so the first day of school, there was this thing on the playground that was like a hanging tire. It wasn't a tire swing because the tire was like the other direction, I guess, like laying down. It wasn't this way, it was like laying down, but it was off the ground. It was suspended by some chains, so you could like sit on the tire and then swing around like this way, not like a swing, but like around in a circle. Anyways, so inside the tire, kids had graffiti and stuff, marking into the tire kind of with, I guess, like the end of a pin or something, where they were marking like on the tire, and underneath it was like white. And I remember so specifically looking inside the tire I'm in kindergarten, first day, and I see this word, and I don't know what it means. So, in my mind, I figured it was probably a bad word. I didn't even know what bad words were really, because I'd never been exposed to them. But it was the word fuck. And I will never forget it. That memory is etched into on clear as day. And somehow I just knew it was bad. And later on that year, the play I was talking about before? Well, the day of the play, I think it was like we were lining up for the dress rehearsal. Because it was that night for all the parents and stuff. That day, one of my classmates said the word fuck, not knowing what it was or what it meant, and she got in so much trouble that she was not allowed to be in the play. And I remember crying and getting upset because she didn't know what it meant. And I just felt really bad because that could have been any of his kids, to be honest. What else do I remember about kindergarten? In my cafeteria, I don't know if anyone else had this growing up. Leave in the comments if you had this growing up. We had a thing where it was like a monitor in the cafeteria that was a stoplight. And whenever our talking was at a good level, it would be green. Whenever it was getting a little bit too loud, it would turn to yellow. And then whenever it was red, an alarm would go off. And the whole cafeteria would have to be quiet for 5 minutes. And if you even talk one word, they had monitors and teachers watching you. If you spoke one word, you had to take your lunch and move to this special table of timeout kids. I don't think I ever was sent to that table. Maybe once, but I was a very, very, very goody two-shoes type kid. And I'm sure in kindergarten is when I learned about, the awesomeness of buying ice cream or snacks or whatever after lunch, or during lunch actually. It was like a different line than the main lunch line. Then there was the snack line. And I remember ice cream was like 50 cents. They had those just different kinds of ice creams. There were triangular popsicle things. That I know specifically in my mind what they look like, but I would have trouble describing it unless I actually saw one. I remember that's where I got introduced. We all remember that awesome pizza, the weird rectangle with the little pepperoni squares on it. That was so good. I would eat like 5 pieces right now if I could have it. Oh my goodness. I remember, I don't think it was probably in kindergarten, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Folding the milk cartons into fake phones. There's a certain way after you drank your milk that you could fold it to like a fake mobile phone. Everyone did that. I remember, I only remember the pizza. I don't remember any of the other foods being that memorable. And the best days were whenever I would get to pack my lunch. It would either be like a Lunchable, I always got the pizza ones, or a tuna sandwich with Lay's chips on it, which my mom turned me on to. So I love those. They were so crunchy and good. Another memory about kindergarten is I already said I was pretty intelligent. One of my paintings was the first like principal's award painting, which the principal hung them in the hallways for like years and years. I don't know if the school's still open. If it is, someone still has it somewhere. But it was a picture of a person in the snow, in a snow outfit. And apparently I was the only kid in kindergarten who knew what someone's body looked like, that their arms didn't come out of their ears or whatever. Like, it looked like a person in the snow. But I was really proud of that because even at that young age, I loved art so much. I remember one time at school donating a bunch of stuffed animals for kids, I think, during Christmas. And for some reason, I guess my mom picked out which animals I should donate based on me having the amount I played with them, I guess. But I remember we donated this elephant of mine, and it was in this like display case for a while where they put all the stuffed animals. And for some reason, I was really sad, even though I never played with it. For some reason, was really sad it got donated. I also very vividly remember in kindergarten was when I stopped sucking my thumb, and it was just random. One day I did, and then one day while walking in the hallway, I was like, why am I doing this? And I just stopped. But then about 2 years later, I got onto the hair twirling thing for anxiety, I guess. Excuse me. And I would move on to like biting my nails and stuff like that. So, I still have tics, but that tick stopped in kindergarten. I'm trying to see if I can remember anything else. I can't really remember my teachers' names or anything. It's too long ago. I remember playing 7-Up. I remember nap time. I never really napped at all. I would just lay there and I get to think about things out. I don't really remember much. I remember just having fun, honestly. And like assemblies where we'd have to sit Indian style, I guess now it's called crisscross style, whatever, in the gymnasium / auditorium, whatever. And we'd always have lots of people come and perform plays and perform songs. And also, who could forget the best thing, whenever PE was in the gym, like if it's a rainy day or something, doing that thing with the parachute. Like, all kids did it. It was like, get a hold of the parachute, all the kids, run around with it, holding it, and then get under it and let it fall on you, kind of. Why was that so fun? I want to do that as an adult. And see, it's still fun. I really doubt it though, because I don't have energy. That's another thing I remember about being in kindergarten that I wish I had nowadays. So much energy and like tumbling, doing cartwheels, doing sports, just like everything. Nowadays, I'm like, could not do that. If I did cartwheel, I'd probably kill myself. Break my neck. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else I remember about kindergarten. I really can't. Just that was around the time when I started making friends. Of course, I had a few friends before, just from church and like a couple of my family's kids who are around my age, but or friends of my family's who had kids around my age, but kindergarten was really when I started to make my own friends. I remember. But yeah, that's really all I can remember. Kindergarten was a long time ago. In the comments, leave your favorite memories of kindergarten if you have any. I know it was a long time ago for lots of us, so. But leave your best memories. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.